stays right in front of you the whole time.
What is this, fucking Ghost Hunters? No, we'll put it up there.
Yeah. No, but you know we were talking about
Is that you, Mr. Boots?
Yeah. You know we were talking about like the fucking guy that loves trains.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That changes everything.
That does change everything, but it has to be mounted up here.
Yeah.
It has to be like this.
Just like fucking fisheye lens.
Oh my god,
that'd be amazing.
dude! Have you guys heard the story about that guy?
No.
It's pretty. I mean, it's so he went through like a cool guy stage, like kind of like a fuckboy stage.
What?
Yeah, where he like
Before or after the trains?
no before, like he was just living like a life where he's like trying to be a cool guy, like going to parties, hooking up with girls and shit.
Yeah.
And like he like a I don't know, like a good looking dude that goes to parties and fucks girls. I don't know.
Same as all of us, you know.
Yeah. And then then he's like,
look good.
But he's like, fuck it. He's like, I love trains, and I get excited when I get trains. I don't care.
Yeah.
And so he started filming himself doing it.
Did you see the one where, like, obviously that first one was the one that went viral when he was just stoked on this 19 whatever train, but there was one that he did where he was like, he was saying the designation of the train. He's like, dude, this train is coming through. It's blah, blah, blah. He's naming all these models. And then he's like, and the name of the train. And then the name of the train, it either was like penis or balls or something like that. The designation of the train spelled out like, I think penis or something like that. And he was like, look at it.
Walking Blind is hosted by overly emotional dudes who overthink and overanalyze everything. Nothing the hosts say should be taken as medical advice or opinion. They're not professionals. They're about to make that very clear.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Walking Blind podcast. This is episode 98 of the show where we like to normalize checking on the homies. I'm Mike. That is also Mike.
Oh, wait.
He's no longer Mike. That thing's... Why are the eyes in different directions?
I don't know.
The eyes go like this.
I don't know.
How come you didn't get the naked trash panda?
The naked
costume?
trash pan? Which one's that one?
Yeah, the one where it's like shaved and you can see that it looks like a possum.
What?
Yeah, if you go back and rewatch the episode with Jolka, the background of that
Oh my god.
splash page was a naked raccoon.
First off, every animal looks insane if you shave it. If you shave its hair completely off. It's not just raccoons, okay? Bears look insane. Cats look insane. Dogs look insane.
It was covering one eye, so it was like very emo right there.
Yeah.
This was my Halloween costume over the weekend.
How was that Halloween party?
It was alright. I wasn't feeling great. We had hiked that morning too, so I wasn't feeling too hot.
I completely forgot that it was Halloween. I keep forgetting it's Halloween.
Yeah. Well, we're adults. So.
Yeah, that's true. But I also have a 4-year-old.
Oh yeah, dude. Never mind. I take it back. You suck.
We got him a costume though. He's gonna be Baby Groot.
Nice.
So he's stoked on that.
Are you gonna be Gamora?
Karima's gonna be Gamora. She wanted me to be Drax, and I was like, I'll just hang out. It's okay.
Maybe Star Lord, dude. One of our friends. His name's Luke. He had a full on Star Lord, the red leather suit. He even cut facial hair to look like it.
Sick.
Yeah, sick. Really cool.
Yeah, Fat Thor.
Fat Thor.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. It's fitting.
Dang, that's actually
It's genius.
That's so cool.
that rules.
Yeah, I think for Halloween, because we were gonna go over to my dad's neighborhood, because new neighborhood, big houses, things like that. But yeah, full size candy bars. But he was saying he was feeling sick, so the Elliot's daycare has like a trunk or treat thing. It starts at like 5:30, so we're gonna go do that, and then if he's not burnt out, we'll just cruise the neighborhood. But yeah, last year on Halloween we legit went to like his grandma's house and he just ate 17 packets of M&Ms and fell asleep. So you know,
At least now you can tax him.
yeah.
Tax him and be like, percentage of these candies you got here?
Can't do it, man. Staying strong with the
Are you?
with the diet.
Is that why
dude.
you haven't eaten Pazookies?
Huh?
Is that why you haven't been eating Pazookies?
Yeah, man. I've been trying to make healthier choices too. You know.
No, I don't know. Don't know. Pazookies are different.
Dude, I mean, I just, for one, like had that like little health scare, you know, like was feeling like my life was just falling apart. Two, we're still on this 6-month fucking fitness plan that, like, you know, Jesse's really excelling at over here. He hasn't joined in as strongly as I would hope. Huh, Jesse? And then no, but I've just been trying to at least like make healthier choices and kind of just because I mean like I said, like when I was at the doctor, they were like, "You've put on like 33 pounds since you were last here."
It's like I'm in love.
I'm in love, and that causes a shitload of stress. So yeah, it's just been like I've been trying to, even today, like I didn't prep lunch, so I ended up ordering food. But I ordered some grilled chicken from Pollo Campero, you know, the Salvadorian spot.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So, but yeah, just been trying to kind of healthen it up a bit, and then now, you know, we got to get in show shape. We got to get, you know, ready for all that. So it's a battle. It's a battle, man. I'm waiting for this shit to fucking heal still. So, you know.
It's still it's not there yet, guys.
It's not there yet. It's not there yet.
Close
It's almost there.
It's close. I feel like it's not as
It's not as gross as it was when this started. But
yeah,
this
my
is
stomach definitely didn't turn when I saw it. Oh,
yeah.
oh,
It didn't
weird
automatically just go to a fucking right angle. So, yeah, man.
Before we go any further, if you like what we do, please follow, like, and subscribe. It helps us.
Wow.
If you're watching this, like the video, please. If you're listening to this, give us a review and like it if you can. I still don't know how that works.
I don't know how it works. Just enjoy my pod.
Yeah, please help us.
Enjoy my pod. You want to jump into mental health check?
Yeah, mental health check. Mental health checks where we like checking weekly to see where we're at mentally. That way, if things are going well, maybe what's going on that's helping us. And if we're not doing so hot, maybe what is going on or what are we maybe neglecting to do that is keeping us in that funk. Who's going first?
Go first. I'm feeling good. Actually, now that I'm over this sickness that Mike gave me for all of last week.
I think I still have it. I think I have COVID. I had COVID, guys. I think that's what it is.
Did you test for COVID?
No,
Oh, okay.
of course not.
Yeah, I'm still have like lingering just the residual shit, but I worked from home all last week and I felt like shit. I was like,
Did you have COVID?
I don't think it was COVID. I didn't test.
I didn't test for it.
Yeah. You know, we haven't gotten COVID since 2020. Neither of us.
Yeah.
So at this point, I just don't feel like testing anymore.
Yeah. I want this. I want to say this COVID because it's just annoying.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, so I, this is like kind of the tail end of everything. For a couple days, I was like when I would breathe, you could hear the congestion in my chest, like all gross and crackly, and I would just cough up like shit. And then, and like I didn't really have a lot of like congestion. Like I wasn't sneezy or anything like that. It was just all like in my chest, and my stomach was fucked up too. Like I would eat, and then like 3 hours later, it would just be like pain in my stomach. So that's another thing too. Like I'm trying to reset like my gut health. So I'm like, like yogurt parfaits at breakfast and stuff like that. Like, kind of trying to get away from the usual like sausage McMuffin with a coffee for breakfast. You know what I mean?
We should do like a water fast / magnesium with it.
Oh God, no! We just. I'll do a juice cleanse with you.
Okay.
Dude, it's like $30 through Pressed. This is not an ad for Pressed. It's like $30 and it's like a 1-day juice cleanse. And they give you like 6 different juices that's supposed to kind of help reset your system. Do it on like a Sunday or something like that, or a day that you don't work. You just...
I work Sundays.
You know, maybe a Saturday or something like that.
All right.
Yeah, well, let's do that, and we'll just kind of reset and then go from there. But I started drinking like those, not athletic greens, but something similar, like the greens, and then I'm just trying to kind of get my body back in like that optimal shape. You know what I mean? Just I'm a fucking prime specimen, dude. And then like my birthday's coming up, so I gotta make sure I'm, kind of back on track. So, yeah, and then my lovely girlfriend convinced me to buy a guitar this weekend.
It's called enabling.
Yeah, it's called enabling. I have a problem, but the guitar's fucking sick.
It might be your coolest one, I think.
I mean,
looks wise.
It between that guitar and then my Charvel, which is like my go-to, I've basically got my Dark Knight set up.
Yeah.
So it's pretty fucking rad. I'm stoked on it.
It's sick.
Yeah, man. But that's it for me. How you doing, big dog?
Mentally, I'm great. I feel good. I've felt motivated all week. Just trying to do little things here and there. Again, like singing's been helpful, dude. Or I can get into this later. But yeah, mentally I've been good. Exercise, I kind of got back into it a little bit. Went to the gym on Friday, and then did a 4-mile hike to the Hollywood sign.
It's crazy how you're into this whole gym thing now.
Oh shoot, that reminds me.
Crazy.
I got a call from LA Fitness because they like see that I go every so often with George. Like, they're like, do you want to do a 7-day free trial and then see how you like it?
Yeah.
And part of me wants to be like, yeah.
No.
But then like I know they'll try to get me to, which I'll eventually just jump on hers, like, because like you get a free guest, right?
You do get a free guest. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Wait, that's not what you've been doing this whole time?
Yeah, no, it is. But I'm just saying for like once I get out there, once I'm like out living that way, then I'll just honestly point in having both having one.
Unless you're gonna go by yourself.
Yeah. Which I don't. I mean, what?
Which I just.
What? Well, once I like it, and I need to get back to it. But I have my own little mini setup that works pretty good. I feel like.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you've got a track. You've got kettlebells. You've got jump ropes.
Got jump rope. Got a pull-up
by,
bar.
By track, I mean you have an island.
Island.
Kitchen island that you fucking left
like a
turns
crazy
around.
person. Dude, it's so whatever. It's nice. And it's good for like when we have our late night our late night BJs.
Or late night.
BJ's is a restaurant that we frequent after the show.
It's a restaurant where we like to put things in our mouth.
But like I'll come home, and as soon as I get home, I'll like just start making little laps around.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I feel mentally I feel like I've been good because I feel like trying to get myself back into that place of being active and exercising. And I've been trying to shake that stupid thing. Yeah. Like I felt it in my chest. Like again, like I just felt like I've had like it comes in waves for me. It's so stupid. Like when I know I'm like not doing well is when I get headaches because I don't really get headaches. I feel like in the last like year and a half I've been getting them like more frequent, but
could be stress too.
Yeah, but I had it pretty bad on Saturday after the hike. I started getting it like during the hike. I could feel it, but I just figured like maybe it's because maybe I'm clenching a lot or something, or I don't know. But other than that, mentally I feel good. I feel yeah. Exercising has been helping, and then singing. I'm gonna go. So singing. I don't know if you know this, but our friends Jonathan, intern Harry, and then have you met Brian?
Yes.
He's also another ginger.
Okay.
They've like started like a little band.
Yeah, I've seen them kind of jamming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're like, hey, we're gonna record vocals. This is on Thursday. We're gonna record vocals. Like, it'd be cool if you came by. And I was like, yeah. I was like, dude, I'll come. I'll show you my warm up.
Like, yeah, I'll come.
Yeah. And so I went over there and I was kind of taking them through my warm up, and hopefully just kind of like having them like, dude, if you guys can do this, like, you know, a couple times a week, like this will change your voice. And so I took them through it, and they were doing it, and they're, you know, and then when they went to record, dude, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, and this doesn't hold any, I know for anyone who doesn't know them, this holds no weight for you guys, but like,
The heavens opened up.
I've known Jonathan since he was like, I don't,
9.
a child.
Yeah.
And then I've been you know, we've both been there with him through his musical journey, and him singing. He's done vocal lessons. So, you know, like I've heard him like sing. Harry, I've never really heard do anything.
I've never heard Harry sing.
Yeah.
Never.
And then Brian is like, he moved back from Tennessee. He left, came back. He was in Tennessee.
Okay, I was gonna ask you, because I remember you guys having a going away party for him when he was he was leaving and getting married.
Yeah. So he's back. He's back doing his masters, and he's probably one of the most like well spoken guys ever. He's very like,
He's eloquent.
He's eloquent, and he's very well spoken. Dude, these 3 dudes, they're like 3 different eras of hardcore, and how they scream. Harry, they're a hardcore band, dude.
Wait a minute.
Yes, that's
the fuck out of
dude,
here.
That
What?
I'm gonna show you. I'll play you the riff they sent, and I was just like,
I'm sorry. Hold on. These 3 young men started a hardcore band?
dude, they started a hardcore band.
I'm shooketh.
Dude,
I'm shooketh. You don't have to play it right now.
I'm not. I'm gonna just get it ready. But they sent me the instrumental,
Yeah.
and I was just like, boys, this is hardcore. Like,
Are they like, oh,
no, they're like, yeah. I mean, we want to play like punk rock, hardcore stuff, and I was like,
dude, that's sick.
okay, but like, you play this, violence follows. Like,
This is, yeah.
dude, actually, I know, sorry guys, I'm literally gonna play you just like the first like 10 seconds of this.
It's captivating.
Captivating audio.
We can't put this in the show, right?
No. But so what Michael is listening to is our friends who like, I was sending them hardcore bands like the other day, like just trying to be like, hey, like, oh, cause they're talking about straight edge bands, so I sent a couple straight edge type bands and whatever.
Who's playing drums?
And they sent me this. Right now it's just program, but they have a friend that is probably gonna play drums for them. But I was like, what in the world?
Is Harry playing bass?
Harry's playing guitar. Brian's playing bass. Jonathan's playing guitar. Like,
it reminds me of Old Refused.
yeah,
Yeah, that's sick.
dude, it's like, and then when you listen to more of it, it has like kind of like a little bit of like a almost like kind of turnstile feel to it. But listening to them,
The fact that it's these boys though, like,
I know.
it's
I wish you guys knew. Like, I work with all 3 of them. Like, I've known them for a long time. You know, Harry actually raps. I don't know if you knew.
I did know that.
He's got flow.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dude, take that into what you're doing. Like, take it into hardcore. And then I heard him do vocals, and I'm like, wait, what? It's like,
Wait, so they're screaming. Is it like screaming, or is it like a hardcore yell? Is it like a
okay, so Harry, hardcore yell.
Okay.
So he's like Youth Crew, Minor Threat,
Okay. Sick.
like
I'm having a hard time keeping.
I was watching them.
close.
I was watching it happen, and I would just not understand. I was just like, "What? What? Who taught you to do this?" And so, yeah. So Harry's got the more yelly, like pissed yelly stuff.
Which is sick if he brings in the rappy cadence and like the hip hop flow to that.
Yeah. I'm gonna just freaking send him like Gridiron or something. Just study this.
Send him some Jesus piece.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna. So then Brian, just super well spoken, soft spoken. Brian has like this like angry, more modern like pissed. Like I'm trying to think of who he reminds me of right now. Oh man, it's just so funny. I'm like, where's this coming from, guys?
Yeah,
where's this coming from?
They're like, we've watched you do it for so long.
And then Jonathan has this like almost like cool like lower mid range scream.
Yeah,
but like pissed.
That's
and controlled.
Sick.
It's like
so they're not. There's no singing in this project. It's like
no, they're
aggressive.
They're gonna have some melody, like because Harry's voice will lend to like melody.
Yeah,
and they're saying like they're like, well, we want to do like pop punk songs too, like they are writing just to have fun.
Sick.
Yeah,
it's a very like what's that band like Windwalkers type vibe where you can have a pop punk song and then the next song on the record is fucking just heavy
ass like old school hardcore.
Yeah,
yeah. Like, yeah, I don't want to give away too much of what they're doing, but anyway, so that was my Thursday, and it's still like, I'll show you like the actual singing stuff to it, but I wasn't ready for it, man. I felt like, when I was watching this happen too, it felt like when I was coaching.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to explain it. Just like, what?
Just straight Scooby-Dooed you on this shit.
Yeah. Dude, I started laughing the first time because I was like, what in the world? I was like, dude, I don't know. I was expecting, like, when they say, oh, we want to do, like, hardcore stuff and, like, punk rock stuff. In my mind, I was thinking, like, not that at all. I thought they were going to be...
Right.
I don't know. I don't even know what I was thinking. It wasn't that, though.
I just, from what I've seen Jonathan do, in my head, I'm thinking more like a fucking, like, John Mayer, like...
Yeah. Like an angrier John Mayer.
Like maybe a pissed John.
Yeah.
Or like a Maroon 5 brokenhearted type shit.
Yeah.
But that's not what I was expecting.
Nope.
That's
not at all.
Fucking sick.
Yeah. So that was fun. That's how I kicked off my weekend. I kicked off my weekend proud and confused.
Yeah.
And just didn't know. I was like, where did this come from?
It's funny because we're talking about like pop punk hardcore stuff. I saw this video today of just some random like I think TikTok video. This kid was like, "You ever notice that pop punk kids when you tell them that pop punk sucks, they're like, yeah, it does." And then hardcore kids when you tell them hardcore sucks, they're like, "Fuck you, you piece of shit. Yeah, you probably eat corn the long way."
Whoa.
Oh man, dude, that's what like Ryan phrased this best in times that I've talked to him. Like, I'm always excited. I'm excited to see anybody get into music.
Yeah.
And anybody get into, like, playing in bands and shit like that. Just overall, like, I'm stoked that they're getting together and starting a band, essentially.
Yeah.
And... honestly, like with everything that people have access to now, and like, I mean, we're recording a record in 3 different studios between the 3 of us, so yeah, it's sick. It's the opportunities and just like the creativity, especially now, like with like, there's no rules anymore, right? Like,
yeah, they didn't even have a drummer.
Yeah. Like when we were younger, it was like, oh, you're a hardcore band. You gotta play hardcore shit.
Yeah.
You're a punk rock band. You gotta be punk. Like, but now, as like the lines are getting blurred with everything, like we have like all these like different bands that just pull elements from all the shit they love. You have fucking like a band like Lakeview, who's a country band that has breakdowns.
Yeah.
And that they all came from heavy bands. You know, or you have like shit. What's the Pure Noise band? Fuck. Why can't I think of the dude's name? No, the Pure Noise band that's like hip hop, rap, like trap, heavy shit. Unity TX. Like that type of shit. Like he's fucking rapping, but it's heavy breakdowns, all this shit. Like there's no rules anymore.
Yeah.
You can do whatever the fuck you want, you know? So it's I'm excited. Part of me is excited to hear all the new shit that's gonna come out. Another part of me is like the fucking angry old man that's like, this is bullshit. What is all this fucking nonsense that's coming out right now? These stupid kids. But, you know.
It's just, yeah. And for them, I like that they just hang out all the time.
Yeah.
And then it was one of those things where like Harry's gotten super into guitar. Jonathan's already doing that. And then they're like, Brian's like, oh yeah, I can play guitar. So I can probably play bass. If you guys do this, you guys want to just jam. And they just started jamming and they wrote a song.
That's sick.
Yeah, I was like, that's, it's so like, I don't want to say cute because like that's not the word for like this.
It's
It's just
cute.
it's just pure. It's just pure.
It's
It's
pure.
fun. It's fun.
Pure.
It's pure.
Well, we kind of like touched on this a little bit earlier, each other, but 98 was the year technically that NBR started, right?
Yeah.
Before you guys had a name.
Right. We had instruments in '98. We got my guitar. For my birthday, I bought a drum set, and then basically just ended up giving it to our drummer. But yeah, this was when eighth grade graduation is when Ryan and myself he got a bass, I got guitar, and then we just spent the whole summer just learning how to play said instruments.
Yeah.
And then we so before I got my guitar, I had an acoustic guitar, and before that, our drummer, his brother was like nice enough to let me like just like fuck around on his guitar.
Yeah.
Which was like the coolest thing ever. And he right away taught me like power chords.
Right.
And then once I had that, I was fucking set. And so it like didn't take, and then Ryan Sievers, for anyone who doesn't know, original bassist, this dude is like numbers are like, he loves them. He loves numbers. So like once he equated how like music and numbers relate, then it was just like over.
Real nerd shit.
Real nerd shit.
Yeah.
But he like just was like, oh yeah, this makes sense because of this.
Yeah.
So okay, so blah blah blah. Oh, okay, so like patterns of blah blah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, well you're good.
Okay.
Like,
cool.
I already know what I need, dude. Like we took a whole summer to learn, basically like just jam together, and then like we quickly got our drummer Jose to be a part of it, and then we then we started playing shows, like
It's fucking sick.
fucking out the gates. Wrote a lot of horrible songs.
How many songs did you guys write before you got the name No Bragging Rights, and how many of those songs actually made it to be No Bragging Rights songs? Do you even remember?
I don't even remember. I feel like there wasn't very many songs that we like wrote and threw away because we were like, we need every song we could possibly get
Yeah.
to like, it's like, I want to say
It's a luxury to throw away songs.
yeah, and we don't have that, dude. We want. Oh my gosh, we played. Actually, no, it's not true. We did when we played our first shows, No Bragging Rights. We had cut out some songs, and we still play like our set list was still like 16 songs.
Was Waking Angel one of those songs?
No, no, that didn't come until Waking Angel was like 2013. I'm sorry, 13.
Oh.
2003 probably.
Okay. What was your first actual release with No Bragging Rights?
Like, what do you mean?
It that?
Like we were like, we're No Bragging Rights.
Yeah, and like here's a EP or a record or demo. Or
Oh. Well, we recorded 3-song demo. We just had demos like for the longest time. Just did demos. just because we just want to play shows and we just knew like
We just need enough people to know these songs. So
yeah. Like we understood, you know, you can play a place if you have music, and you don't need an album. And we're like, sick. We don't have money, so we can afford 3 songs. And so we did a demo, and we had that and that we used that, wrote that for as long as we could, and then we ended up recording another demo. And by at this point, this is when it's funny because this is when we had met. We'd met the guys from Sick of Change. Sick of Change had played shows with Off the Record. And at this point, I'd already seen Off the Record several times, our buddy Ryan. And
didn't you ask Ryan about his amp settings and he fucking shit on you and blew you off?
Yeah, he kind of gave me a real bullshit answer. I was just happy he talked to me. I think what he did tell me was he's like get a pedal.
Yeah, overdrive pedal.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much all he told me.
It's 20, 30 years later, he still told me get an overdrive pedal.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I told him like, yeah, I have a Marshall half stack, and I have a switch pedal, go back from clean and distorted. He's like, yeah, get a distortion pedal, and I think that's pretty much all he gave me, and I was just like stoked that he was talking to me. Yeah. But
you're in a band with him.
Now I'm in a band with him. And what's funny is I sent him a song that was from one of those demos, I think. Mm-hmm. And he was just like, dude, if I would have heard this, I would have like been into it. Well. But anyway, yeah. And MBR's first appearance was in '99. We played a showcase showdown. So that was like technically the first time we had a name on a flyer. And then before that, we had a bunch of stupid names.
Dude, I forgot about the showcase showdowns. Those were cool.
They were cool. I liked them. Saw a lot of cool bands on that. And then, and then we just did a bunch of demos until we didn't really have our first like album, like anything that we sold in stores, like until we had like our own little self-made one, and it was just a bunch of demos we put together. Yeah. And then we put so there was a music store called Sounds Like. Yeah. Remember Sounds Like? Yeah. It's a Crunch business now. Yeah, I know. And Andy, I think it was Andy, right? The name of the owner?
I think so.
I asked him like, "Hey, what does it take to get like an album sold here?" And he's like, "Dude, honestly, just have the same cover and like have like some kind of like same artwork on the actual CD, and like we'll sell it." Yeah. I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm pretty sure." I think he even said like, "Yeah, well, I can rap it for you guys here."
Mm-hmm. I actually remember when I first moved out here, somebody said you guys had a record in Sounds Like, and I was like, no way. And I went, and I think I bought it, but records were more expensive back then. Yeah. But yeah, I remember walking into Sounds Like and being like, no fucking way, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was that had Waking Angel.
Yeah, because I still have all that shit on my iTunes.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you have? Okay, well, never mind. We'll talk about it. They're like old songs that like I want to find. I just don't want anyone else to hear them.
I feel like I might have. I still have like. There's demo versions of songs that were changed later on.
Yeah. I want them for like just to be like, oh yeah, these are like, because like there was stuff that was on there that was me on guitar. Okay. I think. I don't even know. I never thought I'd be that guy that would like just not have our stuff. Yeah. I used to have. I know what happened too. We had a computer. I used to have live. Dude, I had like 4 or 5 live sets recorded on my computer.
Fuck.
Yeah. From Showcase.
Your porn just crashed that computer, huh?
My poor computer. my poor.
So many pop-up ads.
Yeah. Where is this coming from? I don't know. I don't know where this is coming from. So that computer died, and it took all like old school, and every demo we'd done was on there. Every like, we had like some like, I remember we had like some, I think, garage recordings that we did just to hear like, like our demoing. Yeah. That were on there. It's all gone. Damn. All gone. But yeah, 98. Good year.
1998, man.
Yeah. We probably wrong, but I feel like that was the last championship for the Bulls on that run.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I feel like 90.
Yeah, I think so.
Joker will fact check us later.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody will come in and be like,
Jesse, don't do it.
fucking wrong.
Don't do it.
Jesse's just hands going towards his phone.
He's like, I can very easily just find it.
I can just look at my phone right now.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Matthew Perry.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. A little weird.
A little weird. Yeah.
This was right before he was supposed to go on his book tour as well.
Oh, man.
And the conspiracy brain and the conspiracy channels are going crazy with
This
it
is
right now.
Michael sending me things. I was just bummed out.
I was. Were you a big Friends fan?
Yeah. Dude, yeah.
I enjoyed Friends. It was never like I actually rewatched it later on and appreciated it more. But it was never one of those things where I was like, I have to watch this all the time. I have to watch it, when they come out.
Yeah.
I only fully watched the entire series. Like, I think it was either on Netflix or HBO, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna give this a shot. And I watched all of it. But I remember, like, very briefly, kind of just like in passing when I was in school in Hollywood, being off of Sunset and having some friends in town from Georgia, and we were driving by, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's Chandler!" And he was like eating somewhere off Sunset. He was just leaving, and we got a chance to like say what's up to him.
Dude.
Very nice, but like not like a long interaction or anything. But it's like it was just shocking. I don't think anybody and his story was always kind of like I watched that Friends reunion thing where he talks about like his drug addiction and things like that, and it's like he had a fucking spiral and like a crazy roller coaster life. So it's like it sucks and it's sad to see it end that way.
Yeah.
And I think he had made some statements saying that like he hopes that when he passes, he would be remembered, not like Friends wasn't the first thing that popped up.
Yeah.
He wanted to be remembered for like helping people with their alcoholism or whatever it is.
Yeah, so I think in one of the videos that I saw today going through was he said like if you needed help with addiction, he didn't care who you were and if he knew you or not, he would give you his number. And he's like, if you want to get rehab or get into rehab, he's like, call me and I will show up and I'll take you through the steps of it. Like I'll do it. I'll do it with you.
Sick.
Take you. That's cool. It's a bummer. I really liked Friends. I have memories of like watching it with like my family. And I remember as a family watching the last episode.
Yeah.
It's funny. I remember it because also like I was bummed out that like it was like laundry night, and so like we're all sitting there, like folding clothes watching the last episode. My mom being like, "Oh, good, you're all here."
Yeah. Pop all the laundry out.
Yeah.
And the thing.
But yeah, it's a bummer. It's one of those like I try not to be attached to like, obviously it's sad for any loss anytime someone dies or whatever, but like obviously for these celebrities we don't know them, but it's like I didn't think I'd be impacted as much as I was from the Kobe one.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, you grew up watching these guys like Friends. I grew up watching Friends. I loved that show. The song's iconic, like they had such a huge impact on like the 90s. Like just even like everything, like the hairstyle for Jennifer Aniston. And then I also thought it was really cool because like I also just knew this about the cast was that they all made a pact that they're like we won't re-sign unless we all get paid the same.
Yeah.
And I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
And they
there's no like one star bigger than the other with that crew. I mean, eventually later on down the line, of course, after that show was done, everybody kind of had their stardom.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston still,
Smoke show.
Even Courtney Cox, like she looks great.
Yeah. Were you? I guess you said you weren't in the show. Were you like a? I was when I was watching Friends. I was a Courtney Cox fan.
Oh, I was too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I didn't even watch the show, but I was a fan of her.
nice.
I was like, okay.
And then freaking, I forget what movie it was with Adam Sandler. And it has this crazy bikini scene of Jennifer Aniston. I was like, what?
What is this?
Oh, I was like, I get it now. I get it now.
Mike had to fold his laundry a little bit closer that night.
Don't come in here folding laundry.
Yeah. Don't take the towels. Don't touch the towels.
Yeah, that was a bummer.
Yeah, and then conspiracy stuff was going crazy because apparently right before, for a week or two before he started posting, he was doing all these weird Batman posts.
Yeah.
Posting in the theater in his house where Batman was on every screen, and he kept calling himself Matman.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. There's this whole rabbit hole you can go down with it, where he's trying to uncover the truth and whatever. But I don't know. I don't know enough of the facts or information to really develop any type of opinion on it.
The one thing that was I was like, oh, that is kind of weird, was he put the cranberries.
Yeah.
And he's it's a video of him on his Instagram that he puts cranberries down. It says this is all I'm eating tonight or something. It is my dinner. I don't know.
Yeah. And
then he drowned. Singer from the Cranberries drowned.
Also drowned.
I don't know. It was a bummer. It was just whatever it is. It's sad stuff. Not as sad as the fact that nobody cares about what's happening in the World Series.
Dude,
Michael didn't even know who was participating.
I didn't even. I've been so disconnected from this World Series. I didn't even realize it was already the World Series, and I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's fair.
Who's playing?
It's fair that nobody cares because these just aren't teams no one follows, but the games have been good.
Have they though?
Yeah, well, at least leading up to it, the and it's been one of those things where the Diamondbacks were such a long shot.
Yeah,
they barely made it in, and then they freaking sweep the Dodgers,
which was we watched that.
Yeah,
we watched that happen. That was fun. He's like, give me my one shot. Give me my one shot, please. That was fun.
That was fun. Yeah, Angels suck during the season, but the Dodgers suck harder when it counts. So,
yeah.
Yeah, this world. I mean, I don't like the Rangers, but I hate the Astros. So it was cool to see the Rangers take out the Astros.
The Raiders.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Oh, Rangers, whatever. I don't care.
Orale, fool.
I do not care about the Rangers. I can't stand the Rangers, but the Astros are just that's an unforgivable.
Yeah.
Unforgivable. They were never disciplined, and they still have the World Series. So I feel like it's okay to hate on them.
Fucking insane. They should have. They choose to make examples out of people and teams in sports all the time. Yeah. Why would they not take the perfect opportunity to make a fucking example of
caught cheating, the blatant cheating, and nothing happened. And there's no fine. They couldn't even put him on 3 years. You guys don't get to do. You guys are last pick for draft picks or something.
Yeah.
Don't get a first round or whatever.
What's the mentality where they just go they were cheating, but
what it is so this is coming from me. I love baseball. Baseball is my favorite sport. The major Jesse. Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is that?
Answer that.
It's my lawyer.
Answer that, Jesse. Answer it and put it on speakerphone.
But I love baseball.
Yeah.
Love it. Favorite sport. Major League Baseball they are low life losers.
Yeah.
The commissioner, all that, And I don't feel bad for like stuff like this. So the steroid era,
Mm-hmm.
put them all in the Hall of Fame, and people were like, "What? Why? They cheated?" Yeah, well, Major League Baseball knew they cheated, and they did nothing about it.
Yeah, it's great for ratings.
Yeah, it's like, oh well, those numbers are fake. Oh, the money they made from that run, and everyone being excited about baseball, that money's real, and they kept it.
You really didn't think that these dudes walking up to the plate with fucking cannons, just like, oh no, they're all natural.
Later in life,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like Bonds was ripped. That's the thing that sucks is like Barry Bonds was a Hall of Famer. Like maybe he would have like barely squeezed in, but he was like he was an incredible baseball player before any of this, and he was strong,
Yeah.
and then he became just fucking bodybuilder,
And then
massive.
fucking all of a sudden they're coming back for a season and they're a whole unit.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah. And so my thing is like, if you're not gonna do anything, Major League Baseball wasn't gonna do anything while this happening, all the ratings were coming in, and then to dog on them afterwards and to call them cheaters afterwards and stuff. It's like well, like I don't know how, but it's like return that money, donate that money then.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just think it's like baseball didn't do anything, and as much as I don't really agree on this, like obviously they're cheating, they shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame, but baseball did nothing about it, so like let them be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and you can't pick and choose who the rules apply to.
Right.
You can't pick and choose just because this is making us money that this is acceptable.
Right.
Like it takes away from like the integrity of the game,
Yeah.
right? And then I'm just not, I don't know, baseball today. Like I'm not a fan of the pitch clock. I just think that there's a lot of weird loopholes now that people exploit in baseball. I forget which game though where they what game was it where they kind of exploited the infield fly rule to get a faster runner off base.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, dude, that's been going on for.
But like very, very blatantly, like, they didn't even fumble the ball. It was a oops, and then fucking throw him out. But yeah, I don't know. Like I just, I just feel like, I feel that way about a lot of professional sports now. Like it's just becoming like football has become very. It's not as like violent as it was before, and I miss that. Like I know I'm one to like always, be like, hey, don't beat the shit out of each other, right? But that's if you're not there to beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like if you're there and you're in, you're fucking in.
Yeah, they're slowly taking away the ability to play hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like I don't know, and I really haven't followed the NBA in fucking forever.
Yeah.
Forever. And like I'm a LeBron hater. And now like in the NBA we're worried more about somebody's sex life than we are like the points that they're putting on the board, like it's just I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I need to get into hockey.
Dude, yes, man. Hockey. Dude, I love hockey. Hockey rules.
I enjoy it when I'm there, but I've just never been one to watch hockey games like on TV or anything or follow stats. I'm a Kings fan when I'm at the game.
Yeah, dude, we should watch games, dude.
I'm down.
Jesse, do you know what hockey is?
Jesse, do you know what hockey is?
Who's your favorite team, Jesse?
Kings go.
All right, sick. Okay. All right. Welcome back, Jesse.
Welcome back. We'll disregard your blatant use of cell phone during the show.
I kind of feel like I want to save this for. I guess we could talk about it and also do our music picks. But I was thinking about like Halloween songs. Like, what are some of our favorite Halloween? Spooky songs.
I don't know if I have very many spooky favorite songs. Probably anything Misfits.
Yeah.
Very like ballady, doo-woppy
Yeah.
type Halloween shit.
Dude, the AFI All Hallows EP.
That's fair. That's a good EP.
That's like, I think that's, for me, that's like, I think my favorite EP ever.
Ever?
For EPs? Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm trying to think, like, I mean, like, when I think of like Halloween music, I think of like the corny, like Monster Mash. Yeah.
Well, it's funny. That's what I was thinking about, because the party I went to, the DJ, he was pretty good about, like, especially the earlier songs that he had. They were all like fun.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Oh, you know what's like, I liked it, the original version, but then the cover of it is so much better, is Pet Sematary from Ramones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ramones. I get it. If you like punk rock and you like the Ramones, fine.
Yeah.
Like, I do too. But I love when someone else does a Ramones song. I love it way more. But Pet Sematary, the chorus for that, it's so good. It's I think probably said this last year too, but the idea of the song's Pet Sematary, the movie, if someone dies and you bury them in the pet cemetery, they come back
to life,
all crazy. But the concept of the Ramones song is, the chorus is, I don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. It's so good. It's like, yeah, I get it. I feel that.
Did you see the OG Pet Sematary?
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch the new one?
Nope.
You should. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty fucking creepy. It's a prequel, and it tells the story of
why Pet Sematary.
Yeah, like it tells like the origins of the Pet Sematary and then the town that it's attached to, and kind of like, you know, like the prequel shit, like what happened before the movie. It's done really well. Like it's done in a way that's not like just like gory scary. Like it's pretty rad.
Yeah, probably won't watch it, but it sounds really cool. I didn't even want to watch Pet Sematary, the first one, but I remember I was with Joey and Isaac.
Okay.
You know what? Screw them. They were the ones who were always watching all the scary movies, and like I was there.
I can hear Joey now, like, oh, Mike, you just gotta watch it, man.
Yeah,
you gotta watch it.
I remember watching it. I think we watched it at my house. And then having to be like, when we were done, I was like, I need to play like Nintendo or something.
So Philip, my cousin, not a horror movie guy at all. Horror, nothing. And one day, when It Part 1 came out, he was like, hey, let's go see a movie. And I was like, all right, cool. It just came out. You want to go watch that? And Philip, not knowing anything about horror movie, goes, yeah, let's watch that. I go, cool. So I bought the tickets. We met up in Chino by his house. And we went to the movie, and like, you know, we get popcorn. Like we're hanging. We're just some bros. We're bros hanging at a movie, right? And we go and we sit down, and we're watching the movie. And then like the first time, like very early on, you see Pennywise on the screen. Phil goes, are we watching a horror movie? And I was like, yeah, dude. He's like, oh shit. And same thing, he was like, nah, it's not for me, man. And I'm sitting there fucking stoked watching this horror movie.
What, Philip? You don't like seeing children being murdered?
Oh man, I remember one time too, because I listen to like, you know, horror podcasts, and like I like those podcasts where they do like audio dramas, basically, but of horror stories. And one day, him and I forget where we were, but we had a long ass drive home and we were stuck in traffic. So he kind of dozes off and he falls asleep, and I switched to like this horror podcast, right? And he wakes up, and then it's like this narrator telling the story, and like people are like being disemboweled and shit. And he like at some point turns to me, he goes, what the fuck are we listening to? I was like, it's horror podcast. He's like, this is what you do on your free time? This is what you do?
You enjoy this?
And I was like, oh, I do this when I'm by myself. He's like, that's weird.
I forgot what movie we were watching. That guy was just like, You guys enjoying this? It was like someone getting like hacked
Something
up,
here?
Something. No, he was on tour. I forget what movie it was, but something like getting like a brutal murder. I was like, you guys like this shit? I was like, fuck, dude.
The guy that likes Jaws.
Yeah.
It's different. It's sharks.
Is
Dude.
Jaws a horror movie?
To me, it is.
I feel like it's a horror movie.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's also just a good movie.
So, your love, hate, fear of Jaws. Do you watch like shark movies like The Meg or like The Meg 2? Like
I haven't seen Meg 2 yet, but I saw the Meg.
what
Did you
about
say it's
like
good?
Yeah, it's so good.
Meg 2?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet either.
It's on HBO Max.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but shark movies are the only ones that like.
So like Deep Blue Sea.
I love Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea was good.
Terrifying, but I love it. Like I guess like those are the only movies where I like. I don't know. They terrify me.
This
I
is
hate
probably
it.
like the third time we've had this conversation
I know.
on this podcast, but how do you fight a shark? How do you survive against a shark?
You don't.
You're not.
You don't. Although, have you seen the videos of that woman who explains like how she like avoids shark attacks, and like she gets like she's in the water with like 2 aggressive bull sharks, or tiger sharks, I forget, and she's like, yeah, so I knew this one was doing this, so like as it came, I made sure to push its face away, and then it came at her again, and it like bit at her hand, and she still like pushed it away. I was like, what is this? What?
There's no world where I'm gonna reach my arm out at a shark that's coming at me, and I'm gonna avoid its mouth and push its nose out of the way.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't send it to you. I was just like, what? Why are you?
Michael, you don't send things to me anymore. You send them to your girlfriend.
That's not true. That's not entirely true. I still send you things. Dude, you know what? I haven't really been on Instagram a whole lot. Like, as far as like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, every now and then I get a meme and I'm like, okay, he's alive.
I've sent you some bangers on TikTok lately. I got no response on there.
Dude, I haven't even checked TikTok. I haven't checked TikTok in forever.
There's some heaters in there. Sometimes I even know that you're not going to look at it, so I just text them directly to you.
That's how I get excited, because that's how I know they're gonna be good.
I'm going to start sending you just nonsense for a little bit.
Just to break
the cycle.
Yeah. It's, you know what, Jordan and I started doing a thing, because I don't look at hers either. I haven't been on Instagram like that, and like I don't know why, but we'll be like hanging out, and we'll be like about to watch something, and then she'll just pull up the phone and show me the videos that she sent me. So I
That
get
makes
to see them.
sense.
And it's, I don't know. I think it's funny. It's like, it's fun to be there to like watch them
Yeah.
with her. I don't know. Yeah.
Michael.
It's funny. My girlfriend is funny. She has there's some videos that I'm like, okay, that's like,
Yeah. All right.
like there's one she's gonna be like, what? It's this guy. I can't stand him, but I love his. But I like what he's doing. I can't stand him. And it's a guy that like he'll watch a video of like some crazy food and then he'll do it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I've seen videos of the same show. I don't know if it's the same guy.
Yeah. But like he's just like, I don't know. I can't stand him.
Pretentious.
No, he's just like annoying, and like he's a goober. Like I don't know. He's just like,
He's not a train guy.
no.
He's no train guy.
He's no train guy.
Yeah.
But like she'll send me those videos, and like that dude, like I can't, he annoys me. But what he's doing is like, it's interesting because it's like some crazy like food or crazy drink.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the one dude I really do like is the guy who's like, I think he's like a real life actual like food critic, but he'll like give you like, he'll be like, come in, you're like, come here. So, you know what I'm talking about? Black dude. He's like, come in, and he'll tell you about like some like hidden like food trick of something, or the real way something's supposed to be actually be used.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a good example. But like he did one where like somebody put there's like this recipe for like some like Starbucks strawberry drink, and And so he went and he did it, and he's like, it's the best thing I've ever tasted in my life. And like hearing him say that, I'm like, I want to try that now. I would like to drink this.
I always see like all these like Starbucks hacks and like these crazy ass drinks you can get, and I'm always like, I'm gonna try this. And I walk up to the window and I'm like, cold brew.
Yeah, same.
Hit me with a cold brew.
Dude, that's funny. That's funny. I'd do that too.
I one time tried to put together like an order so I could mobile order it and like put all the ingredients on there, and I ordered it and I walked up to get it, and my Starbucks knows me, and the girl was like, "Did you order this?" And I was
My
like,
girlfriend.
"It's just yeah, I wanted to try it," and they're like, "We don't have," and they were like, one of the ingredients is like, "We don't have this, so do you just want a cold brew?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a silly thought. It was a silly thought.
Stupid. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. That was dumb. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Like a pink drink or something.
No, I forgot what it was. It was supposed to be like some low calorie, high protein like quad shot thing that you could take, and it didn't add up.
No. I stick to my cold brews from other places or Americanos.
Nice. I'm not a big like hot coffee guy. Even when it's if it's like freezing temperatures outside, I'll get a hot coffee only because I don't want to hold a cold cup.
Yeah.
Right, but like for the most part, like I just drink cold coffee.
Well, I'm up super early, but my majority of my first drink is always a hot drink. It's always a hot coffee. My drink is a hot coffee. In my raccoon mug, which everyone in my work kind of hates on right now.
Why?
Because it just looks
It's disgusting.
It just looks disgusting.
Does it look like your pinky?
Dude,
That's the best I've ever seen it.
yeah. I don't know what I mean. I think it is because like the way I wipe
It's the way
grains
you
off.
Yeah.
You use your nail.
It's the way he
No.
wipes and he has like a deeper bed,
Yeah.
I guess you could say. I'm over here justifying your stinky pinky. I don't even know how to.
When I first met him, and I think as like there was a couple times we were hanging out, and I saw the pinky. I was like, "Man, this guy's always bleeding from his pinky."
Yeah.
I mean, that is probably part of it too.
Do you bite your nails?
Really? Yeah, I bite them a lot. I bite around them.
That makes sense then.
No. So, yeah, even my sweet girlfriend will make fun of me.
Do you swallow it, or do you?
No, I spit it out. I'm a crazy person.
Is that an anxiety thing?
Yeah, I think so. So I'm usually pretty good about like at least vacuuming my car, but the reason is because of the nails that will be in my seat.
I don't think I've ever noticed.
Yeah, because I vacuum.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
I'm in my car under my seat. I don't do this in other people's cars.
Nice.
Your Audi in the back is his nails.
No, I'm just gonna be like,
Oh man.
yeah, I remember I got like to stop biting my nails. I bought this like nail polish it's clear and it's supposed to like not taste good.
Mm-hmm.
Flavored them. I was just like, well, now this is like exciting for me.
This is tasty.
Yeah.
This is tasty. All right, you want to add some jams to the playlist?
Let's go. Let's get spooky, dude.
What you want to do?
I want to throw on there. I want to throw Pet Cemetery, but Energy, the band Energy. Shout out to Tank. Yeah, their version of it is cool. Yes. That band That band's really underrated too.
Yeah.
I like how it's funny. They're not as triggering as Lost for Words. Lost for Words is like my most triggering band as far as like I just get angry when I think about how they should have taken over the world.
I was playing the Motown. Oh, dude, fuck,
It's so good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add a band I actually found today to the playlist. It's a band called Surfaced.
Mm.
They're a hardcore band out of Kentucky, and they have a song called "Lights Out" that fucking rips.
Sick.
Put it on there.
I want to put more spooky songs on.
What are the spooky songs you got, dude?
Put AFI Fall Children. Not the No Bragging Rights version. NBR has a cover of it. Dude, Ryan Sears was so mad when he found out. Like, we put it on as a hidden track on the Cycle CD.
Okay.
So, since then. And, like, I think a year ago, Ryan hit me up. He's like, dude, how long have you guys had this cover out? I was like, dude, since at least 2012. I was like, yeah, 2012. It came out it was on the EP. It's a hidden track.
Yeah.
Or the Cycle CD. But yeah, Ryan Sears had no idea.
He's like, you motherfucker.
No.
Motherfucker.
We should throw on. I was gonna say Misfits, Halloween, but AFI does a better version of it.
Yeah.
I remember Halloween. I covered. I did an acoustic cover with Williams. I remember we covered Halloween acoustic one year. Lyrically, not the best song.
Misfits. I feel like "Dig Up Her Bones" could be a nice little Halloween song.
Yeah. I love that song Saturday Night. That's been like my. That's been on my. Did I put that on the playlist? The playlist just got real spooky.
Wait, what song?
Saturday Night.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sick.
it's funny. I feel like I was just always on the verge of being like a big Misfits fan, but I'd just be like,
You were too punk rock.
too punk rock. Some songs were too spooky.
Yeah. Yeah. It was too what's the word? It's too theatrical for you.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Which is
wild now.
Dude, so I sent we can edit this out if we need to, but
We will not edit this out.
Matt and Maria.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, he sent me a thing on Instagram, and it was he's like, yeah, I know you like musicals or something like that, and he sent me this video, and it's of 4 women singing "Defying Gravity," and it's all women that have played Alphabet
Right.
on Broadway. And so I was talking to them at the shop, and Jonathan was right there. He was my bar help, and so I looked at Jonathan. I was like, hey, it's not gay. Like the what it is it's 4 like beautiful women singing "Defying Gravity."
Yeah, and they've all played that role at some point.
Yeah.
So they'll have to, yeah.
What's gay is that I know all the shows those women have been in.
Remember at one point, you and I, during COVID, would just hang out and watch videos from the Broadway musicals. We'd like order dinner and just sit on the couch and watch people from musicals singing.
Yeah.
At whatever that bar was.
54 Below, dude. I still.
Below.
It's funny. I haven't been back there to see what new videos are. I'm sure there's some bangers.
Yeah.
But we'd watch it. In our defense, we'd watch it like half hating.
Yeah.
We're like, it. Broadway singers are the best singers, and just in the sense that like, they had the like one of the nights we were watching was like one of the theme nights, and it was like Broadway loves Celine Dion.
Yeah.
Celine Dion. Amazing. One of the best singers on the planet. Men and women were doing Celine Dion songs like they were nothing.
Yeah.
Like goofing off.
Yeah.
Have you guys
Angry
heard
Me.
the whole score for Aladdin? Broadway Aladdin?
Maybe.
Possibly.
We got to see it live, and the guy that played the genie, fucking amazing.
Yeah.
There have been to quite a few.
Out of the East Coast.
Huh?
Out of the East Coast.
Here too. Like I saw Fiddler on the Roof with Alfred Molina. Les Mis a couple times. Seen Wicked. Oh my God, Book of Mormon.
You seen Book of Mormon?
Dude,
Oh, I'm actually jealous of that.
my aunt bought me and my cousins tickets, and she had seen it with her church group,
Oh.
and she's like, "It's so blasphemous, but you have to
Yeah.
to go." Yeah, so we watched Book of Mormon, and that was honestly probably one of the best musicals I've
Dang,
ever seen.
dude, I really want to see that.
The most gayest one I've seen, and I only saw it because the lead singer of Panic at Disco was in it. It was Kinky Boots.
I mean, that's literally.
Yeah.
It's literally, we went to go see it because he was in it, and that's fucking great.
Wait, he was in. Nah, I can totally. Yeah,
he was.
I can hear it.
He was like the main character in it.
Wow.
What was I saw Phantom of the Opera.
I've seen Phantom.
Phantom was good. What else did I see?
What have I seen? I've seen Phantom. I've seen Newsies. I've seen Wicked like 3 times.
Yeah.
I've seen Hamilton 3 times.
I haven't seen it.
Hamilton I didn't see until Disney.
Dude, I can go down the whole thing with that. I've seen. What else have I seen? And then I've seen when I was dating Devin, I saw a bunch of stuff with her.
Because she was.
Yeah, she was like in Into the Woods. I saw Into the Woods. I saw Brigadoon. Saw Seussical the Musical, which I love. Dude, Seussical the Musical. Seussical the Musical. It's fun.
Seussical the Musical.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. And then during the pandemic, I watched a ton of
musical shit.
This is, I don't know if I should be putting this out there. It's probably already a thing. People already know this. But if you put Slime Tutorial, you can see like really good versions of like Broadway.
Slime Tutorial?
Slime Tutorial. So Slime Tutorial, Hamilton. Hamilton, you don't need to. They already have a good shot on Disney. But you can do like Slime Tutorial, Jekyll and Hyde. And you can,
Split the screen.
no, you just type it in and search it, and then that's how you can find it. Because like otherwise, if you just put like,
It'll be pulled.
yeah, they pull the video, or you find like funny versions of like, green girl fights girl in pink, and it's like Wicked the musical, but like a really good shot version of it.
Sick.
Dear Evan Hansen. Jekyll and Hyde is what we don't have to do this. we have to do this.
Hey man, if we're gonna be gay, we're gonna be gay together. Right? Yes. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go watch some musicals. At Walking Blind Pod everywhere. WalkingBlindPod@gmail.com. Yeah.
Follow, like, and subscribe. If you've gone this far, like this video, leave a review.
If you made it this far, let us know what your favorite musical is.
Yeah. And don't be chicken. Write it in the comments.
Yeah. Don't be scared.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
We love you guys. We'll see you guys soon. Jesse's got a phone call. Peace.
Running back again.